Hello, everybody. It's Sharon Taylor, founder and CEO of the Business Vision and Development Center and your small business strategist. Welcome to Bagels and Business for Breakfast. Good morning, Yvonne.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning to all of our viewers and listeners. This is Yvonne Lorraine with Innovative Visions, your business coach.
And guess what we're going to talk about today? I think this is a conversation that's going to be near and dear to you, Yvonne. We're going to talk about leadership mindsets.
Yes, I love talking about leadership.
I know you do. And as business owners, we need to know how to lead our group and what a leadership mindset looks like, right? So, as a business owner, your mindset drives your purpose. Whatever's in here is your moving factor in your business. You want to chew on that for a minute, Yvonne, and think about it?
Yes, y'all know it's early in the morning. I got my little Danish. Hope you got your little bagel, whatever you do for breakfast.
I got water.
Right. So when I think about what you just said, Sharon, with the leadership mindset, the point I would like to bring out is that it's very important for leaders in business to know that they need to have the mindset of servanthood.
Good point, Yvonne. And that brings me to what I have next on this in terms of purpose. And I'm not sure if most of our viewers, if they watch any TV, probably familiar with Bombas, who has socks and that they've gone into t-shirts and underwear. And the reason before they even started their business, they had done some research. They had worked with some homeless shelters, and they found that socks were the number one requested item in homeless shelters.
Mm-hmm.
When we think about servitude and when we think about purpose, this is a prime example of their mindset driving their purpose.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. So the mindset you need to have, again, it can't be about you and just about wanting to make money. Yes, we know that we have to make money in our business, but the money will come as we serve based off of the need or the desire to provide for others.
I'm just like, it's just so true that a lot of businesses get into business just to make a profit and they fail. And the ones that seem to get in with the purpose of servitude seem to reach great heights. So it's not just hyperbole to say, oh, serve. It's a fact, it's a truth. And so I believe in that being part of your leadership mindset. Always have a space carved out for serving.
Yes, sure. And another reason why that's so important is because if you just had the mindset of making money, especially if you're starting your business, we know that it can take time to actually make money. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of businesses don't succeed, because they don't see the money and they never focus on the servant part.
Right. And then they fold.
Yeah, because when you have the right focus and you know that you're supposed to be running that business, you will continue to press on until you get what you need. There is no give up.
Oh, girl, what? Girl, what? How long we been singing this song? Don't give up. Another thing I want people to consider when we talk about leadership mindsets is passion. And passion and purpose kind of go hand in hand. So, but passion is one of those things when you wake up and that's what you think about. You get excited about doing it and you stick with it when no one else believes in you. You don't care how many naysayers coming behind you saying it won't work, it can't work. Why are you doing this? You keep plowing through. It's hard to keep your head up, keep afloat when you have naysayers, but passion for something will help you stick with it.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that out, Sharon, because I remember my bishop in Maryland, when he talked about the past, he said, you will know when you're operating either in your gift or having the passion for what you're doing, like you said, because you think about it every day.
Right. Ain't no Saturday and Sunday. You may not do any paperwork, but the mind is constantly, and you're excited about it's not dread.
Yes.
It's just this drive.
Yes, that's exactly what it does. It drives you to keep on, keeping on. And one of the things, since we talk about mindset in that sense too, that's important for the business owners is to also remember that it's your passion.
Right. It may not be everybody's girl.
Most likely it's nobody else's passion. They just might like you and they want to help you or something.
I know, because sometimes I find myself just going on and on and on, and they like glazed over. Because I can talk about business all day long. And like you said, Yvonne, that may be somebody else's that may not be their passion, but mine. But we also have to, when we talk to other people in business, and we have to appreciate their leadership mindset too, because their business, we may not be passionate about theirs, but there are qualities within all of us entrepreneurs, that mindset of purpose and passion. And so we can share techniques to keep us going and to keep us moving so that we won't give up regardless of the product or service that we're selling.
That's for sure. Just having that type of support helps us because we all, it can become a lonely space to be when you're running your business, when you continue to push forward with your passion. Like you said, Sharon, even when nobody else understands, or if everybody drops the ball, guess who cannot? And yeah, we're saying that we know it's a lot of work, but there's still, when you have the passion, that's the thing that continues to keep that drive. It's like you may do a lot of work with it, but you still can operate and enjoy about it because you know the end result.
Thank you, Yvonne. Another thing I wanted to hit on with leadership mindset is that you need to be able to see and articulate your vision. A lot of us are not clear on what our business vision, business vision and development center, but what your business vision is. And if you're not clear, then you're operating behind like a foggy glass window. And then if you're not clear with your vision, then you are not able to articulate it to someone else or to yourself. So they go hand in hand. You got to be clear on your vision, and you got to be able to articulate it clearly. We ask people, well, tell me about your business. And I know it's in there, but they have not been able to nail it down into words. And if you can't nail it down into words, then you have no roadmap for success.
So true, Sharon. And I think a lot of times it's especially hard for people who have several gifts, multi-talented, Just trying to, because sometimes, we get started. I know for myself, when I first started, I'm like, I'm doing everything that I know how to do. And, it took years to get it narrowed down, because when that question was asked, it was like, well, I want to do it all. There was no option. Everything that I said had to happen, but you still have to figure out, because you got to have clarity, because otherwise your people will be confused.
Yes, and I'll be confused too in my own space. Like what task, what goal, what milestone, what timeline we working on. So, and I've also learned with that to not, and you use this term with me or said something to me about it, not have a whole lot of chaos going on in my mind. Narrow down a couple of things and work on them to fruition, then to the next thing. It's like juggling a zillion balls in the air. Something's going to drop.
Yes.
So we have to learn to narrow down and, like you say, bring clarity to our vision, because it's going to be consistently changing. Nothing stays the same.
Yes, Sharon. If I can add to that with the mindset, what you just said, time management is key, everything, because like you were just saying, it's like you have to be able, because first you have to take care of your mind anyway, so it's kind of hard when you may be and when I'm saying that, I mean, you have to be at a peaceful place within yourself in order for your mind to be clear, for you to think and operate. So sometimes we have to think about putting things in order. It might be putting our home in order, putting, whatever it is, getting our office in order, whatever the case may be. Because like you had mentioned, the clutter thing can be a problem. If we don't, that could be an issue. The chaos in our head by itself, always an issue. So, I just wanted to mention those things when we think about our mindset and about being clear and being open to, so that we can receive, because really we should remember, God gave us the gift, and he has given us stewardship over our businesses. So who should we be hearing from, for real? Yes. Just want to throw that tidbit out there.
Thank you, Yvonne. And last but not least, in a leadership mindset, you should be flexible. You should not be to the point where you are not willing to pivot, look at other options. So I wrote down, when it isn't working, pivot, slow down and focus. And sometimes we got to go back to the drawing board. So, yes. So for me, I looked at my business model and we'll talk more about this as we move into 2023. Mm-hmm. But I looked at my business model and my business plan and looked where I started and where I want to go. And I see that I need to pivot in some areas. So if I was inflexible, even with myself, and a lot of times I wrote this down, this time I'm going to do it, I'm not changing it. I see where I need to do some things. And that again is part of growth. And that's what you need as a leader.
Amen, Sharon. That is the truth. You say pivot, I say shift. Things change. You got to be ready to flow with the change.
That's right. And adapt. So thank you, Yvonne. Again, if you'd like to contact us, I still want some people on this show. And so if you want to contact us, email us at info@thebvdcenter.org. And Yvonne, where else can they find us?
Oh, yes. You all can find me by email or my social media with I am Yvonne Lorraine. The email is IamYvonneLorraine@gmail.com.
And don't forget to go to our YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe. And you guys have the best work week ever.
Yes, bye.